Hello, everybody. Hi. Say hello if you're here. I'm just looking for something real quick. Oh, here it is, I think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we lost somebody. I am in the middle of a thunderstorm, but I thought what we'd do is go through the last chance products from the January to June mini, and I'll tell you which ones are on sale and so forth and so on. So if you'd like to see that, stick around. The sale, I think, starts June 1st, which is next Wednesday. So I want to go ahead and get the information out to you now. Please say hello if you're here. All right, we're just going to leaf through and I'll tell you. Hello, Helen Loves to Create. How are you? We just started having a thunderstorm, so I don't know. I hope we don't lose power or anything. We do, you'll know what happened. But yeah, I'm going to walk through the catalog, the January to June mini. And I've marked on here what's retired and what's carrying over and so forth. So I'm going to go through that with you. That's what we're going to do first. Hi, Nix. And then I'll also try and remember to tell you the discounts and stuff for some of the products that will be effective June 1st while supplies last. Okay, so page 9. This is the Sweet Talk Suite. I did not have most of this, but the bundle is retiring. The gingham embossing folder, which is really nice, carried over to the new annual. The sweet little boxes retired, or are retiring, I should say. The iridescent rhinestone basic jewels carried over. I should have a C on there. The Real Red faux linen ribbon is retiring. And the designer series paper, of course, is retiring. And I'm, at some point soon, I'm going to have a video on finishing up this paper because I have like the equivalent of maybe 2.5 sheets left, and I would like to use it up. There's no discount code to purchase through me for that. The Stampin' Up! Stamparatus would be it. There's a code to use in May, only through May 30th. That would help me, for any order under 150, would help me stock up on paper or embellishments or whatever, but it doesn't get you a discount unless you want to become a demonstrator. And normally I would say, yes, sign up under me, but I'm leaving Stampin' Up! At the end of June. So I would have to say, find someone else if you want to sign up to be a demo and get a discount. Okay. But thank you for asking that. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. So anyway, on page 9, now let me tell you the discounts. I need a ruler. This is going to be a little tricky to do. The Real Red ribbon is 30% off, so it's $5.25 instead of $7.50. Now these prices are starting June 1, I believe, and going through June 30th or while supplies last. While supplies, and they will go, some of the stuff will go fast. Okay, the sweet little boxes are 50% off. They were $10. They're down to $5. And the designer series paper, which is really cute, is 50% off. And that would be $5.75 on sale. Okay. And let's see. The photopolymer stamp set called Sweet Conversations and the Sweethearts dies, both 50% off. That's a great price. The dies are $14.50 and the stamp set is $9. So for $23.50, you can get the Stampin' dies. That's less than the price of the original dies. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Helen. I am leaving because I have several reasons. It's not the product. It's not Stampin' Up. I love their products, frankly. I love the color coordination and all that jazz. But that's my problem. I love it too much. And I am my best customer. So even though I'm supposed to be a business demo as opposed to a hobby demo, I have not made any money. I'm like in debt. So I need to stop the bleeding. It's basically my problem. And that's just me. If you start off on the right foot, it's a great thing to get the discount and get your products. If you want to just be a hobbyist, it's great if you can contain your spending, you know. Plus, the other reason is I don't have any more room in this craft room. So that's my other reason. I just buy too much. I act like I'm a long-term big wheel demo, but I'm not. I don't have the customer base to be like that. So, and there's ways you can do it and make it work. Like, only buy one suite or two suites and that's it. And then until you sell 5 or 7 of those or something, and then you can make some money. But I didn't do it like that. So, and my customers are also, many of them, friends, and I feel bad constantly relying on them to make me earn money. So that's another reason. So, but that's just my situation. Everybody's different. So you have to make your own decision. I don't encourage anybody to join or to leave at this point. So I used to encourage people to join, but because I love the products. I do love the products, but I love them too much. Well, and that's another thing, Helen, because before I joined Stampin' Up in 2018, July 2018, um, I had only been a year and a half into paper crafting, but my goodness, I amassed, same thing. I was buying, 12 by 12 paper pads, 6 by 6 paper pads, kits, stamps, dies, and all of that. I had done some destashes, but all of that, what I had left, which is quite a lot, is still sitting in my room, but I couldn't use it because I was selling Stampin' Up. So I want to go back and use some of that too. And that honestly is another reason. Anyway, I digress. So that's my story. And it was a tough decision. I thought about putting it off to the end of the year, and I thought, no, I just have to stop. So I'm stopping such right after I can order from the I can pre-order from the new July to December mini. So I'll have some June sales for that, and then I'll be leaving. Sadly, I won't get the credits you get for celebration. We get credits for selling and recruiting and stuff, but oh well. Oh, really? Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of sad because they have great products, and it's been a tough couple of years for them and every other crafty company, any company really. Okay, so we're up to page 10. We're moving right along. That's just showing the photopolymer stamp set and the dies and the bundles. That all is retiring. I already went over that. And then on page 11, there's this Love and Happiness bundle, and it is all retiring. And the hybrid embossing folder is 50% off, so it's $14.50. But the stamp set and the bundle, if you just get the bundle, it's the same price that's in the catalog. Yeah, right. You do. You have to build up a customer base, and you have to build it up quickly. And when I first started, quite honestly, that wasn't too bad because most demos were still doing in person, and I was online, and not too many people were on YouTube. Most of them were on Facebook, and I don't do Facebook Lives. So I kind of had a good start, but then, with the with the pandemic, all the other demonstrators started doing YouTube videos, and all the customers went with the longer term, I think, went more with the longer term higher up demonstrators that can offer more perks, and I don't blame them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the stamp pads and the ink refills, which I intend to use them still. So anyway, okay, page 12 is the Gumball Greetings bundle, and that whole, the bundle and the frosted beads and the Gumball shaker domes, they're all retiring. And let's see, we have some discount here. The frosted beads assortment is 30% off, or $5.25. And the shaker domes are 30% off, or $4.90. So if there's anything you didn't get out of this catalog that's retiring, now, jump on it right when you can. The dies, the Gumball machine dies, are going to be 50% off, or only $14. But the stamp set and the bundle would be regular price. Okay. Aw. Okay, page 13, Nuts and Bolts Cling Stamp Set. I don't have that one, but it's retiring. There's no discount on it. And then we are up to page 14. If anybody has questions about any of this stuff, let me know. So this is the Flowering Fields Suite, which is really pretty. It's the 2 tulip sets. So let's flip that over to page 15. So the suite always retires. This beautiful designer series paper is retiring, and it'll be 30% off, or $8.05. While supplies last. It's gorgeous, and it goes with both of these stamp sets. And one of them, the Flowering Tulips bundle, the bundle is going away, but the stamps and dies are continuing. And I do have that one. So the bundle goes away, but the stamps and the dies continue. However, the Tulip Fields, the one with the windmill, that whole bundle is retiring. The stamps, the dies, and the bundle, everything's retiring. The Evening Evergreen Window Pane Check Ribbon is carrying over, or has already carried over. It's in the annual now. And the Brushed Brass Butterflies carried over to the annual as well. And this beautiful paper, like I said, it's retiring, and it's $8.05 on sale while supplies last. June 1st. These prices I'm quoting will be June 1st. I just wasn't sure I'd have time between now and with Memorial Day and everything to do a video. So I'm doing it now. You can come back and refer to it if you want to, or just go on the website on June 1st, and that's when the prices will be available. Okay. Sorry to do it 4 days early or whatever, but I just didn't want you to miss out. So these are the sets. Okay, page 18. We're going to skip 2 because the other one was just the stamp sets. This is, I'm really surprised at this one, but the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, stamps and dies are all retiring, and the dies are 50% off, or they're normally $31 and they will be $15.50. But the bundle, if you buy it as a bundle, is the same price, and the stamps stay the same as they are here. So, all right. Friends of the Forest is a cute stamp set, and this worked with the Deer Punch, which I do have the punch, but I didn't get this because originally this punch was in the I call it the holiday catalog, the July to December 2021 mini, but it also worked with this. It worked with the Peaceful Deer bundle, or still does. But the Friends of the Forest is retiring, and no discount on that. Also, if you want to get something before the sale, if you purchase $50 or more with me, like stock up on your cardstock and inks and stuff, by May 30th, which is Monday, if you purchase $50 in product or more with me and use this host code, I will add you to the mailing list to get the new July to December mini catalog. It'll come out directly from Stampin' Up, and it'll have my name on it, but I won't be a demonstrator after June 30th. I don't know, Nix. I'm trying to decide that. I have a sneak peek view of the new catalog, so I'm trying to weigh, if there's anything. I bought a lot in this, so if I get anything, it would probably be another paper. But honestly, I have a ton of paper, and that's why I just did. That's the other thing. I still have one paper box available, and I think 2 regular boxes of D-Stash. Anyway, I'll just hide that one. 2 boxes of regular stamps and dies and stuff, D-Stash. I did a separate video for that earlier this week. And 1 box of paper. The other one's all sold. And what's left is noted down in the description of that video. I love their dimensionals. First of all, I haven't had any other ones that I like any better. The glue is, and the glue dots, whatever. But the cardstock, I probably will get another couple packs of the in color cardstock variety, and maybe a few other ones that I really like. And then, I don't know. And then I'll probably get stuff out of the new mini instead. Okay, so Little Lady or Hello Ladybug is carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So after June 30th, you will not be able to get the bundle price, but you can get the stamp set and the dies in the new annual catalog. Okay, that's on page 20. I have not used that yet. I want to use that very soon. And I think that would be really cute with the Sweet Sorbet in color from the new in colors. So, all right, where am I here? Okay, next up is on page 20. Wildflower Path is carrying over on page 21. Yay. That's in the new annual. And then the Symbols of Fortune with the Crane of Fortune. The only thing on here that is carrying over is the Soft Succulent Satin Shimmer Ribbon. That's in the new annual. It wasn't available for a while, but I think it's back. It's been back in stock now, as far as I know. But everything else is retiring. So let's see. The polished dots will be 30% off, or $5.25. The Mother of Pearl specialty paper, very pretty paper, great for like seashells and stuff too, is 30% off, or $4.20. And the Specialty Designer Series paper, which has a lot of gold and let me see if it says the colors. Yeah, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Crumb Cake, Smoky Slate, and Gold. Very pretty paper. I have that, and that's 50% off, or $7.50. Okay. And the dies, Good Fortune dies that go with the crane. Let's see, they're probably on the next page, right? Yeah. Okay, so on page 24. Come on. The Good Fortune dies will be 50% off, or $14.50. But the bundle, and all of it's retiring, but the dies will be on special while supplies last. Oh, yeah. I could try in my own Facebook group. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. Page 25, Paradise Palms. These are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So the stamp set and the dies carried over to the new annual catalog. They're already in there, but the bundle is gone. So if you want the bundle price, again, get it before the end of June. Okay, thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. I appreciate that. Okay, Boughs and Blossoms. I guess I'm saying that. Bows and I don't know how you say that. The punch carried over, the Bow Punch, but the bundle and the stamp set retires as of June 30th. Okay. That's on page 26. Sorry. Page 27. This one disappoints me. Easter Friends is retiring as of the end of June. It's so adorable, this bunny and these little chickie and ducky. But that happens. Excuse me. All right, then we're to Garden Greenhouse on page 28. It is all retiring, but the dies, greenhouse dies, will be 50% off or $17. So 17 and 22, that would be 39, and the bundle is usually 50, 25. So if you want to get the stamp and dies with the dies at 50% off, that's a good deal. I know, the bunny and chick is cute. Okay, Helen, thank you. Okay, so then we are to page 30. That's just talking about the the die cut machines. I do love the Stamparatus, by the way, Helen. And it does get me credit while I'm still a demonstrator to get some earnings to help repay everything I spent, or part of what I spent. I do love the Stamparatus. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Stamp platform. Okay, so the flowering rain boots, everything here is going away and none of it's on sale. And I have this, I haven't even used it yet. That's another one I want to use soon before June 30th. So I should mark that. Actually, I need to use the rain boots. Let me get a different color. And the ladybug was the other one I want to use soon. Ladybug and the rain boots. Ladybug carried over, just not the bundle, but the rain boots are going away entirely. I think they're really adorable. And there is I don't know if it's still there, but there is a kit on the website that kind of coordinates with this really well. I showed that a while back. Okay. Now this one is retiring, the Kite Delight, and I love this, and I happen to have it right here because I have a video going up with some paper pumpkin alternatives. It's going to go up after, it might go up tomorrow morning depending on this storm. But I did use this, the cloud, and the star tail just with this month's paper pumpkin kit. So if you want to see that, it's a really fun one for summer. It can be for birthday, friendship, or you can get sentiments from other sets, which is, I think, is what I did. And I think I used the paper pumpkin sentiments and actually I used this one, this and the stars and the cloud. It's a really nice set. I don't know why that one's retiring, but it is. I don't know how their decisions are made. Now that one, the photopolymer stamp set is 30%, or will be 30% off, or $12.50, down from $18. So that's a nice one to get if you don't have that one already. Oh, wait. I missed something. Yeah, okay. My D-stashes are in a video I put up on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, Amalia. And if you look in the description, you can see which boxes are still available. The other ones are marked sold. And then you can watch the video to see what's in those boxes. Okay. They're a good deal. Thank you. I appreciate that. They're a good deal. I did it. I did not do it by individual stamp set. It's just too much effort. And you know what's really sad? I thought I got everything that I wanted to sell. And I came upstairs here to my messy craft room studio, office, whatever. And I opened a file drawer because I wanted to put my planner stuff in the file drawer and use my cart that I have my planner stuff on for something else. Well, I have a whole half a what do they call, horizontal file drawer. They're kind of deep. Half a file drawer full of retired Stampin' Up! Products I forgot I had. So I have to go through them now and see which ones. They're ones I wanted to keep, but they're older. So I need to go through them now and see. Okay, we're up to page 3233. This is the Artfully Composed Suite. The suite is retiring. The Designer Series paper is retiring and will be 10% off or $10.35. That's Artfully Composed. It kind of has like tropical greenery and stuff on it. The Artfully Layered Bundle, which is really hard for you to see there. Sorry about that. Let me turn this light off. Maybe that'll help. But I'm on page 33 if you have your book. So the bundle is retiring. And the stamps and dies are retiring, but the dies, and they'll be on the next page, the dies will be 50% off or $17.50 down from $35 for the dies. Okay, so let me write that on the next page. Everything, let's see, the white frayed ribbon is carrying over, or did carry over, and this beautiful vellum with maps and stuff on it, which I do have also carried over. If you don't have that, I highly recommend that. And the sea glass shapes bling carried over. I have them, and I thought they'd be so cool, and I haven't used them yet. I think, or maybe I used them once. I don't know. Can't even remember. So again, the only thing on page 34, which is that bundle, the Tropical Layers dies will be $17.50 on sale. And the sale that I'm talking about for those that came in late starts June 1st while supplies last. And I'm thinking the prices will automatically show up on the website at these reduced rates, but they're going to be while supplies last, so hurry on in. Okay, Dahlia Days. They never keep the Dahlia bundles long. I don't understand it. Of course I have it because I'm Dahlia Designs in the jewelry side of things. And the detailed Dahlia dies will be 30% off or $27.30 down from $39. Everything's retiring. Hiss boo. Okay. Here's a picture of the Stamparatus for Helen if you're interested. It's $49, but it comes with a mat and I think 2 doors, if I'm not mistaken, and 2 magnets, 2 long magnets. Okay, Flowing Flowers. I don't think I have that one. That's retiring. That's just a stamp set. It is a distinctive stamp set, which is always beautiful. That's on page 36. And then Daffodil Dream bundle is, the bundle is retiring, but the stamps and dies carried over. The Daffodil Daydream stamps and Daffodil dies carry over. So again, if you want the bundle, get it before June 30th. Okay. And this one also had paper that coordinated with it. And some of that was 12 by 12. It was in the Celebration. I had like 3 packs of it. So I cut, I think, a pack or 2 packs or something up into 6 by 6. And some of that is in the paper de-stash box that's remaining. I sold one of the 2 paper boxes, but the other one has some of that in. It coordinates with Daffodil Daydream. All right, Seize the Day. Everything on that is retiring, and none of it's discounted. Seize the Day bundle, stamp set. I don't like this, the octopi and the squid, whatever. Oceanfront carried over. I don't have that one, but it carried over. Page 40. Amazing Silhouette. This one, the bundle is retiring, but the stamp and dies are continuing in the annual. They're in there now. I really like this one. And the dies have the Amazing, You Are, and Thanks, shadow and regular word like they're showing here. That's a really nice set. So if you want the bundle on that, again, get it before the 30th because the bundle price goes away. The 30th of June, excuse me. Okay, Eden's Garden. The bundle goes away, but the stamp and dies carry over. So another one, get the bundle. That one has been around. They actually did that as a, what do you call those? Pre-release before the mini came out even. So that's been around for a little while. Okay, the New Horizons Suite collection. You know, the suites always go away. Now on this one, let me get this right, page 43. Okay, I'm kind of shocked at this because everything's retiring in this. I really thought they'd keep this horizon on the horizon, but they're not. The stamp, the bundle, the dies, the double pack of ribbon, which are really nice soft ribbons. I love those. They're in Petal Pink and Misty Moonlight. That's why it's retiring. And these pebbles in the more neutral shades are going away. And this beautiful 6x6 designer series papers all retiring. Excuse me. So what's on sale? The Pebbles enamel shapes will be 30% off or $5.25. And the cotton ribbon combo pack is 30% off or $6.30. And again, the prices start June 1st. Hi, Hildy. I'm just going through the retiring last chance items for the new mini. Excuse me, I'll take a sip of tea. So sorry. Okay, up to page 44. Eclectic Garden carried over. I don't personally care for that one, but you know, I guess some people do. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Alrighty, so now we're to 45. 2 background stamps. The Timeless Tiles is carrying over, but the Gentle Waves is not. So if you want that one that looks like waves, you should get it. It does a faint wave coloring on your paper. I do have that one. I don't have the Timeless Tiles, but it looks pretty. Okay, Soaring Swallows. I did use that before. Everything's retiring, the bundle, the dies, and the stamps. So of course the dies will be on sale, 30% off, which will be $23.80. All right, 1 second. What's that say? Make? I'm confused. Karen, what does make mean? Hang on. I don't know if it's because it's hot up here or I was cleaning up here the other day and I stirred up dust. Probably. I don't know. All right. Now we're to page 49. Oh, Grassy Grove. Everything continues, including the Grassy Grove bundle. So that's good. Now we're to the Abstract Beauty Suite, which I think is a really pretty one. And so I'm going to flip it to, of course, the suite. Basically, everything is retiring except the stamp and the dies, but I don't think they will be bundled anymore. 1 second. Right. They will not be bundled anymore. Everything's retiring. So what's on sale on page 49 is the Abstract Beauty Ephemera Pack will be 30% off or $4.55. I really liked some of this, a lot of it. The adhesive backed hexagons, which I have, and I think maybe I used them once, they'll be 30% off or $5.25. Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes, I really like those, will be 50% off or $5. And those are 4x6 folded cards, 10 cards and 10 envelopes. So that's nice because they're a different size. And then the designer series paper is really nice for a variety of like birthdays, anniversary, whatever. It's a nice generic paper and it's 4x6. So the cards are actually slightly bigger than 4x6 because they fit the 4x6 paper. That will be 50% off or $7.50. And it's worth it to get these. I know this bundle is going away. It's worth it to get this bundle. And the dies, even if you don't want the bundle, get the dies because they have stitched circles, stitched kind of off shape ovals. But what I love is the hexagons. So if you don't have any hexagons, get those dies or get the bundle while it's still available through June 30th. Okay. Next up, and here's a bigger picture of the stamp set that goes with it. It's a really nice stamp set and dies. Anyway, and some people when I used this earlier had told me, I really didn't think I liked that till you showed it in use, and then they saw how versatile it was. Okay, Happy and Heartfelt is retiring. That is a nice all-around scripty kind of smaller sentiments. Happy and Heartfelt, that's what it pretty much is. That's not on sale. Okay, now the slim line, all the bundles, the slim line card stuff is all retiring. And the dies, the slimline card dies are 50% off or $29.50. The only thing that is continuing is the envelope pack, but that's in the annual catalog. And they came in soft succulent, smoky slate and white, I think, for the envelopes. But yeah, the dies they weigh kind of heavy, but I like the nice big fonts on that bundle. Okay, and then Best Delivery is on page 53 here, is retiring. That was a cute one too, but I don't know. And then very popular, if you're into vintage and stuff, is this Ranunculus Romance. That is carrying over, as are the dies, but the bundle is retiring. So that's another one. If you want these beautiful vintagey looking florals and scripty stuff, and you know, it's just a real pretty. I don't have it, but it is pretty. I've seen people use it. Okay, and then Bragworthy on page 55 is retiring, and that will be 50% off the stamp set or $9.50. It is a cling stamp set that has 6 cling stamps. I don't have that one. Everybody went to sleep. Or you're all watching my other video, maybe. Maybe. Okay, next page is page 56. And this is Sentimental Swirls. This was a $1 million sales achiever, Sam Hammonds. She's excellent. It was her $1 million stamp set, and it's really pretty. I did one where I embossed these swirls, and I think in gold or something, and the fonts are nice on it too. But it is retiring. Let's see if it's on sale or not. What page am I on? 56. Nope, that one's not on sale. Sorry. Okay, In the Moment is carrying over. That's on page 57. That's a nice one. I did one with I did this one, and I used the New Horizons paper where she was looking out over the scenery. Really pretty. Okay, then we have the Heart and Home suite, and the suite will go away. Let me get my ruler down here again. All right, the Memories and More card pack will be 30% off or $7. The Memories and More cards and envelopes, and I don't think I have this particular set. They will be $9, 10% off. The Heart and Home doilies, which I do have, which are Misty Moonlight, Cinnamon Cider, and Basic Gray, but they're white on the back, so you can use them with anything. They're 10% off or $4.50. I have a couple packs of those, so I'll be using them in the future anyway. The Heart and Home Designer Series paper, which I still have a ton left of, and I need to use it in the next month, will be 10% off or $10.35 while supplies last. There's a 3/8-inch denim ribbon that will be on sale for $4.90, which is 30% off. I actually might get that because I don't have it. I might get that if there's any left. And I think in this case, there's 2 bundles, and both of them are carrying over. And so the whole bundle is carrying over. At the bundle, the stamps and the dies in both of these. The Blessings of Home, which I don't have, and the Honeybee Home bundle, which I do have, and I need to use soon. And also the Hive 3D embossing folder carried over. And the classic matte dots, which have black, basic gray, very vanilla, and white. They're really nice. And I haven't used them much because I haven't done a whole lot of black and white, but I need to use them too. So they carried over. Any questions? You're listening? Yay. Thank you for letting me know somebody's still here. So, yeah, that continues on to page 60 for the Blessings of Home. It's a beautiful floral bundle, and it is distinctive also. And that the whole thing carried over, and then the Honeybee Home also carried over. I thought about maybe getting this too, but I have other florals still, lots of other florals. So anyway, so page 60 and 61, everything carries over. All right, then we're to Every Chapter, which I got out to use today, but I didn't yet. It looks like this. It's retiring. It's one stamp that says, I enjoy every chapter of our friendship. Would be nice to send to a friend, a large sentiment on a pretty background paper or something. And this would not be hard to fussy cut out and bump it up either. Pretty straightforward. So I'm keeping that one. And by the way, I couldn't sell things retiring out of this catalog because they're still active. There may only be a couple that I'd want to sell though. Now, also on page 62, there's a stamp set called More Love, and that one is retiring. And it's 50% off or $9 starting June 1st. This one I do have called Catch You Later. I love these little monkeys hanging around that say, I love hanging around with you. And page 63, Catch You Later. That's not on sale, but it is retiring. Okay. Aren't they cute? My daughter used to hang off the monkey bars, and also it has a cat looking at a fishbowl, and you know, I have a cat, so. And then on page 64, the Hedgehog bundle is retiring, but the Happy Hedgehog stamp and punch are continuing. I do not have that. If you like hedgehogs, I have an irritating groundhog, similar thing, you know. So I couldn't get that because it just annoys me. But this year I'm having a problem with squirrels. Oh, yay. Anyway, Celebrating You on page 65 is carrying over. But the butterflies and flowers layering decorative masks, aka stencils, are retiring. And they will be 30% off or $7. I already have them, so yeah. Okay, next, page 66. The Cactus Cuties bundle and the punch, everything's retiring on here. So if you want the Cactus Cuties, get it before the end of June. And the punch will be 10% off or $16.20 down from $18. And let's see. The stamp set will not be on sale. Okay, on page 67. The fishbowl, yeah. I have the cat with the fishbowl, yeah. I don't know if I used the cat yet. I might have used the cat once. Okay, now on this one, the Lucky You stamp set is retiring. Also, excuse me, my voice. The Supple Shimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper that has pink and blue, but the color shown here is wrong. It's more like a pool party blue. It's actually really pretty. It's a pale, like a pool party. That's retiring. So if you want 2 sheets of glimmer paper, one of each color, pink and pool party, go for it. And that is 30% off the shimmer, Supple Shimmer specialty paper, which will be $3.50 down from $5. So $1.75 a sheet, basically it works out to. Okay, that's page 67. Okay, and then page 68, the Hey Sports Fan. Everything in this is retiring. I don't have it except for I have these resin stars, and they will be on sale 30% off for $5.60, down from $8. I love the crushed curry ones. I haven't used the other ones yet. And the Fan Baker's Twine is going to be 30% off. That is Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade / White. That will be $5.25 down from $7.50, 30% off. And the dies, the sports event dies, will be 50% off or $13.50. But everything is in the paper, which is a sports paper kind of thing, will be 50% off or $5.75. That's a good price. 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so that's page 69. And then, let's see. Everything on page 70, the whole Let's Set Sail bundle is carrying over. The bundle, the stamps, and the dies. I don't have that one, but if you like sailboats and stuff, that is a nice set. And the Wildlife Wonder, which I might have to splurge on. I don't know. I like that natural looking but I don't really have too many guys to send to, so I'm not sure. Anyway, Wildlife Wonder is carrying over, page 71, or has carried over, I should say. This one irritates me because I haven't gotten to use it yet much either. The Home and Garden Bundle is everything's retiring on page 72, and the dies will be 50% off or $14. Okay, so everything else is the same. The little Brave Vikings is retiring, page 73. For the record, which I have, and I made Valentine's cards with this because it has the, well, you can just use like, for the record, you're my favorite song. That can be on Valentine's paper, and I did that. Plus, the record has a heart in the middle of it. Or you can just use it for birthday, or anybody that likes music or is old like me and has records, vinyl. Actually, I just ordered and received an album from Avi Kaplan, and they still sell vinyl now, so I guess it's coming back. I don't know. Anyway, that's a really nice standalone stamp set. It is not on sale. It's $22, but it's really nice, and I have done quite a lot with it earlier when the catalog came out and around Valentine's Day, so if you want to watch them. And all of these, I think here that they're showing on page 75 carried over. Nuts About Squirrels, Brushed Metallic Adhesive Back Dots, Timber 3D Embossing Folder, Peaceful Deer Stamp Set, and the Punch, Deer Builder Punch, Nature's Harvest Stamp Set, and the Harvest Dies. They all carried over. They carried over, I guess, from the previous catalog. And is there anything else on here? Oh, the host sets are retiring, and they're on page 90. So both the host sets, the Mischievous Mice, which was really cute, and I meant to get that, but I can't do it now, and Expressions of Friendship, also cute with the girl swinging on the tree. They are retiring and not on sale. I want to just go quickly back through not all the stamps and stuff, but back here where we have like the embossing folders and stuff, because I might have missed some that are standalone. The Bouquet of Love hybrid embossing folder, page 11, is retiring, and that one was 50% off. All the other ones are carrying over, and the only punches that are not carrying over on here are the Cactus Builder Punch, which I already told you about, but everything else carried over. As far as punches, all the paper retired. I think I told you about all of these, and the ribbons, I told you about all those as we went. There's nothing different down here. Sparkle and Shine Sequins assortment carried over. That's it on page 87. I think I told you about all the other ones. The brushed brass butterflies, I might not have told you. That carried over into the annual. And the faux sea glass carried over. All the rest of them retired. Okay, that's all. All right, that is it. Any questions, comments about that? That's the January to June mini catalog. Last chance, starting June 1st. Get your items while you can, while they're still available, okay? And if you are interested in the June paper pumpkin, you have to sign up for it by the 10th of June. I think it's going to be a really adorable one with strawberries, blueberries, looks like some cheese color, which is probably the pale papaya color from last year. And they're going to have this little mini canvas shopping bag to put your cards in. It creates 9 cards and coordinating envelopes. Cute market themed stamp set to express your love, friendship, and adoration while staying in season. I think it's going to be adorable. I don't know if it'll have cherries in it like the cherries we have in the annual too, but I think we'll see. That will probably be my last paper pumpkin kit also, because I was on a payment plan. I'm not going to pick it up after that because I want to use all the ones I have first. And again, it's not that I don't like those kits, but I just get a little overwhelmed. In fact, what we're going to do is something a little different. I have a separate video going up, which I mentioned, I think, for this Celebrating in Color kit. Really nice kit. It has all the new in colors. Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, which is like a turquoise actually. Orchid Oasis, which is like a purpley color, purple blue, almost like a periwinkle. And then Starry Sky, which is not as dark as navy, but it's a darker bluish, purplish blue. I have bits left, and I thought we would take them and try and make some more alternatives together. Winging it. What do you think? You're welcome, Nick. Thank you for being here. So here's the stamp set that came with it. Happy in nice big bold letters. I'm not going to show you the cards I already made, which are 9 alternatives, because I have a separate video going up on that. So if you want to see them, watch that when it goes up either tonight. I'll try and get it up tonight yet, but it might be tomorrow morning. It also says, just for you, or you make me happy. You can do anything. Happy to have you in my life, and happy to celebrate your day. And I did use all of those. So what I have left is this card. I have some tear and tape, but I'm going to tuck that away because I have one open already. I have a few of the little dots left. I have this, which the U comes out of like this, except I experimented and tried using the Sweet Sorbet marker to fill in the O and the U, but I don't like how that came out. So anyway, I probably won't use that, but we could use this. I have this, but I don't have the piece that came out of there, which is fine. I have a Best Wishes. I have 3 U's with room to put just for you above it, or some other sentiment. I have a Happy Punch Out. I have a few little mini dimensionals left. What do I do with those? These. Now this set, you really can't tell it too much from here, but they gave us these. These are little pockets, and that's why we got the tear and tape. Let me show you on this one. So you just bend them backwards, tape it down. I only used one the way it was supposed to be used, for like a gift card holder for inside the cards is what they meant. Or I think we're going to make a tag. They did that as an alternative too, but we'll do it a little different. They did one of those back here. They don't really show it used until you open up the instructions and see. So I have one that I used with this decorative circle punch. I punched out the colorful stripes. I'm going to throw that away now, I think, because I have enough of these other ones. So I still have like 8 of these left, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9 left, so yeah. Anyway, I have a couple gold foil strips left. Some were from around the edge of a card, and some were other. I have some labels left. I have this one card mat, but it got a little crumpled in the box. And this, it has a different edge. I don't know if I'll use it for that or not. So I have that card also. So I have 3 cards left. One with this scalloped edge, one with that, and a plain white one. And I have 1 envelope left, but I think I'm going to cut that envelope. And then I have these, which I think will maybe use for this somehow. I don't know. That's my plan. I think this will use the envelope. Maybe this. Oh, we also have this card mat. Decisions. Oh, Helen, well, be sure to check the description, because only 2 of the regular boxes and 1 paper box are left. The other one's all sold. So I kind of like this, but it's not going to work anymore because I used the U. So if I would do that, I'd have to put something across here to cover up where the U would come out. So I don't know about that one yet either. So we could do something with this. I want to use the envelope first. Let's cut into the envelope. I haven't cut into the envelopes at all yet, so let's do that, and then we'll figure it out as we go, and we'll pull out a stamp set. And you know what? Maybe we'll cut this for the background, and we'll maybe stamp this. No, because I don't want to color it in with y'all on here. It'll take too long. Sorry. All right. So we'll just see what alternatives we can make with this. If you don't have this, that's fine. I'm going to try and use a stamp set or something that's not part of Paper Pumpkin. Or you can just get inspired. Now these envelopes, I think, yeah, the pattern only goes to here. Sometimes they go up here too, but not on this one. So I'm going to cut this about where that pattern stops. And I'll hold on to this because actually you could cut this off and have a triangle, same here and same here. Or you can just punch out circles from it or lines and use for sentiments. All right, now, so the card is going to be, let's see what this is. I need 4. So we'll cut to 4. And then I need 5 1/4, but let's cut these. I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch on either end and cut that white piece off. And I'm not going to save that little bit. Okay, so that should be 4 by 5 1/4. And let's put that on this card. So that's going to go like that. But I think I want to back that with, oh, now see, I cut one of those out. I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to hide that. This is a piece of Starry Sky, and I think it's 5 1/4. No, it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. I think we're going to leave it like that. So there's our mats. Now we just have to figure out what we're going to put on that. And we could maybe use this even on another card if I cut the gooey off, and that would be cool. Now I used the hexagons from Hello Beautiful on one, but we could take a different color and cut out a circle and stamp on it with one of these. I was leaning towards the red, actually, the Sweet Sorbet in a circle. I'm not sure about that. Let's see what sentiments we have left. We have Happy. And I thought we had some other ones. We have oh, here they are. We have a Best Wishes. You know what? Maybe you could cover up that U with Best Wishes and kind of put it on here. I don't know. I'd have to really glue that down good. You can still see the outline of some of the letters there, though. I don't think I like that. If the U didn't take up so much of that, it might be all right, but yeah. Okay, what we can do, though, is we can stick this in here. This is the new decorative circle punch. I kind of want to get it straight in there. There. And in the old days, I probably would save this too, but I'm not going to. We could put this behind one of these, just to add a pop of color, or have them going the opposite way. Okay, next. Yeah, if nothing else, they can inspire. Right, now let's see what the other sentiments are on here. Happy to have you in my life. You make me happy. Let's use you make me happy because I don't think I used that yet. Maybe I did. I might have used it. Oh yeah, I think I did. I did because I messed one up. And actually we could color this in with light starry sky or dark starry sky. And then we can stamp this. No, I'm not too sure about that red yet. I think I want the dark color at the top and the light at the bottom because it was the opposite. And we can go happy on a slant. And have you make me going across up here. Maybe put that down a little bit. But color this in. I think that's what I'm going to do. Pretty simple one. So let's take happy and color it in with the light starry sky. I think I'm going to use the non-brush end to start with and see. Yeah, that should be fine. So this is probably a pretty simple card, but trying to use up what's left in the kit. And like I said, there will be other alternatives. There might be one that's sort of similar to this, but a different colorway. And that'll go up sometime. Tonight or tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and get it up tonight. Because I have other stuff to do tomorrow. Aw. Sorry, Helen. Yeah, some of the boxes went pretty quick. I guess they were favorites of people. I do have someone interested in the other paper box, but she hasn't bought it yet, so. It's a lot of paper and a couple ribbons and extras. And I spent time cutting it all. I should have probably just gone to Staples and said, can you cut this all down into 6x6 squares? But I wanted control over it so that I got, you know, some of the same papers in both boxes, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. It's all good. And I found more stamps, like I said in the beginning, that I have to go through, but I don't know when I'm going to get to them because June is starting again soon now, and I have lots of stuff to do in the beginnings of the month always. But I do want to, I have to get it done in June because I want to try and do the business de-stash, you know, while I'm still in business. I won't recommend a demonstrator to you. There's a lot of good ones out there, including my upline, but I don't want to recommend because it's really all a matter of personal taste. See, doesn't that make that better when you color it in? I think it does. All right, now let's stamp You Make Me. I think we're going to stamp that in the sorbet. I'm retired. I'm 65 years old, and I used to be in, oh, how should I put it? I have an accounting degree, but I was more in the contracts, ethics, compliance line of work for federal contractors. And I used to travel quite a lot. And in 2013 and 14, well, 13 really, my company split into two because the one part that I ended up staying on as a consultant for a while, we had a litigation going on with a vendor. It was a long story I don't want to get into. But anyway, I stayed to help my boss get that, and we won an insurance settlement, blah, blah, blah. And then I stayed on as a consultant to do pricing of proposals and helped another boss out with that. And then, so that was around 2014. Then I had about a year I was living, well, a couple of years I was living off my savings. Up until very recently, actually. And then my mother, it kind of worked out though, because my mother in January of 2015, I think it was, fell. Couldn't get to the phone to call 911, blah, blah. Anyway, but long story short, I ended up taking care of my mom for a couple of years. And then I finally had to put her in a nursing home. And she passed away in 2020 during COVID. But she didn't pass away from COVID. No, business isn't new for me, and I should have done better at this, but creating was relatively new. Totally different side of my brain, you know. Accounting and contracts is not this kind of stuff. But before before that company got sold, it split into two and sold, I started to make jewelry. And because I was away from home so much, I used to take a little jewelry kit kind of thing with me. Thank you. And I would actually take it and make jewelry on like Sundays in the hotels and stuff. So yeah, that was my life for a couple of years. It was rough. I was supposed to, when I was hired for that company, I was supposed to be able to work from home, and I did for about 2 months. And then I was traveling 10 months out of the year. I mean, literally away from home for 10 months overseas and stuff. And that took a toll. And then when the company got sold and that one part of it had that lawsuit, which happened to be the reason I had been traveling overseas. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, then I was in Texas actually for 10 months also, something like, or maybe it was 5 months or something for that. So I was happy to be able to come home, and turned out my mom probably could have used my help a lot sooner than I was able to help her. I think, well, this is going to go across like that, right? Let's bump this up on with those little mini dimensionals. She was, let's see, she was 90, oh gosh, now I can't remember. She was 90 going, I think she was 91 going on 92 when she passed away. So she was getting up there, you know. And she had made up her mind she didn't want to last till she was 100. And that's okay too. I think it was just her time, but it was really weird because I talked to her the day before and she seemed better than she had, like in better spirits than she had for a long time. But I think she just didn't want to worry me or something. Now see, this is going to go on an angle. But my cousin had talked to her also the day before, and she said the same thing. She seemed so much better the day before, but you know, when she went in the emergency room, she was a mess. A mess. All right, we're going to bump this up too. So, yeah, it happens, you know. It's sad, but, and I had a lot of guilt because at that time, I couldn't even go, I could go into the emergency room, but I I wasn't allowed into the inner part of the emergency room where she was. So luckily, she had a male nurse, and he was excellent. And he said, I'll tell you what, you drive home, and then when you get home, I will call you and I'll let you FaceTime with your mom. And that's the last time I actually got to see and talk to her. So thankfully he did that, because the next morning she was up in ICU and they called me and she went pretty quickly. So anyway, sad story, but that was it. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I have to stop talking about that. So now I'm retired, and finally I actually was able to get insurance without taking out of my savings to get insurance. You know, I have Medicare now, and I wasn't at full retirement age, which was 66 and 6 months, but I said, you know what? I waited till I was 65. I'm going to take Social Security now. So that's what I'm doing. But I still have jewelry to do too. And I'll still be making paper crafts. I just going to do just when I feel like it, and maybe some other types of paper crafts besides cards, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put a couple of these little dots on. I think I'll use the Sweet Sorbet. You think I need anything else on this card? Why don't I just put 3 dots going down here? I don't usually do that, but I feel like that'll work on this one. Alrighty, there's our first alternative. And if you want, you could actually put another piece of Starry Sky and white in here to make it a little sturdier. But I'm not going to for right now. So this was part of the envelope. This was one of these things. Cut out the decorative circle punch from the annual catalog. And the sentiments are from the the Piper Pumpkin kit. And this is Starry Sky Stampin' Blend ink used to color in a piece from the kit. But if you have a happy stamp like this one, you could also stamp happy. It's a little smaller, and that you can color in too. All right, let's see what else we can do with what's here. Keep throwing that back there. So we have another piece of envelope. I could probably punch some little circles out of here or something. I don't know. I have to debate on that. We still have this. I need to figure out what to do with this. I'm going to need to cut a little bit off of the top, maybe, because it got crunched. Let's set that one aside still. Let's do this one. So we have all these green strips. Now in the original kit, we had the turquoisey Tahitian Tide banner that went inside of this. But I don't have any more of those left. So I'd have to cut out that shape if I wanted to put one there. Now I do have this, but that doesn't, I don't know, I'm not feeling that. Father's Day, yeah. See, I have my brother I could send to, but, and my, a cousin. I don't think this will work. Maybe it would work like this if I cut these down. Or I could put these on a piece of paper that would fit inside there. Let's try that. How long are they? They're a little bit shorter, a little bit too short, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So let's measure this. All right, so the longest point is 5 inches. So we need a piece of paper, and maybe, let's see what we have in that designer paper. That's too narrow. We have that one, the dots. Let's see what else we have. Flowers. But I'm kind of thinking we don't want to use the same color as those strips. Maybe we'll go with the Tahitian Tide. With the gold on top of it. Like that. I think that'll work. All right. So I need to cut that down to 5 by something. I want it to be a little more narrow. So this is 3 1/8. So about 2 and I could even go to 2 3/4. So 2 3/4 by actually less than 5. I'm going to go to 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 3. What I say? 2 3/4. No. 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 is what I'm going to do. Okay. And I'm going to use this sort of flowery one, yeah. Ooh, well, the stripes might be cool. I'm going for flowers. 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, right? Why does that not look right? That'll be all right once I flag it. Okay. All right. Let's see how these go. Okay, good. Then they'll be all right, I think. So now it's going to go like that. Oh, no, it's too wide. I got that measurement wrong. I need to cut a 1/4 inch off of that, at least. Okay, thanks, Karen, for stopping in. Oh, thank you. You too. Oh, I'm still going to make videos. And I will be, right, exactly. I'm gonna be using what I have a lot. So there will be a lot of that. In fact, tomorrow's the 28th. I'm in a collab called the Craft Your Stash / or something like, I don't know what it's called, but it has to do with using your scraps, using up your scraps. So I am going to be doing a video for that after I make something sometime tomorrow also. So yeah, definitely keep coming by. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be doing those too. And also, I don't know if I should announce this yet, but Miss Paige of Stamp Girl and I are going to be doing a collab just for the month of June. And every other week will be a certain topic, I guess I should say. Like this coming Monday will be flowers. And the following Monday will be masculine cards, and then vice versa. And we'll keep going throughout June as long as she's able and I'm able. Now I feel like I cut it too short. You know what I'm going to do? Go down a little bit. Put this across here maybe? No, don't like that. Okay. Maybe I could go down a little bit. Have one going that way. Kind of a mess. Now I don't know if I really want all these on here, because I want to see this paper through it, right? I'm going to go back up to the top. I think maybe I'll just use these as a topper for this, since I cut it. I don't know, how did I do that? I don't know. Cut that down to about there and put a bow at the top. I need to mark that with a pencil so I know where to cut it. And that one might go all the way to the gold line. Right about there. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Memorial Day. And that goes for everybody here. But you can hang around as long as you want. As long as I'm on. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is that we'll go put this up part way. We'll glue that down. We'll have this like this. Then I had to, oops, had to figure out what, do I want something in here? I don't know. I think I'm going to just get a sentiment, maybe one of these U's with some ribbon behind it or something. But the only stamp I had that goes for that is this Just For You. Didn't really feel like using that. Let's see what other stamp sets I have sitting right by my side that I could use. Thinking of, how about I'll mask off the U on that and we'll do Thinking of You. Yeah, my father is gone since 2007, but we do have my brother and cousin, like I said. I can make cards for him. I already made one masculine card. All right, so I need a piece of washi, and we're going to mask off the U. I need to cut it straight, though. There. Do you think I should use the green ink or the Tahitian Tide ink? And that's going to go, well, let me make sure it'll fit right in there. I think so. It'll just fit there. Thinking of or some other color. I think I'm going to go with the green, actually. Parakeet Party. Let's have a party. Wonder if my neighbors will probably have some kind of Memorial Day party or something. My daughter went to the shore with her my two grandgirls. Oh, do you see what I just did? Good thing I have another one of those. I stamped it and I forgot to take off the washi tape. Ever happened to you? Boom. When you mask, you have to remember to take off your tape. And there's 2 of them there. I actually had 3 of them. But I will not throw that out because I can use the other side for something. This is how I end up with a bunch of stuff. There, I got Thinking of You. This is called Crafting on the Fly. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't see that till just now. Well, the blue would have been darker, but I was kind of feeling like since I just have green on here as an accent now. But what we'll do is we'll bring in some blue ribbon and tie the sparkly blue ribbon and tie it up there. Or put it underneath. I think we'll tie it up there. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. So let's glue this down first. And then we'll glue this down. My glue holder just fell over. Oh well. And that's going to go from gold to gold. What I could do is, I don't want to use the ones with the gold. I could flag this and stick it under here too, but I think that's going to be too much. The other thing I could do is get a piece of cardstock to back this circle with. Hang on. Trying to see if I have a smaller piece handy. Yeah, I don't. Let me get the punch out that I think will fit. So this is about 2 inches. So I need the 2 1/4 inch punch, which is retired already, but it comes in. Oh, you know what? This might work. It's the Starburst Punch, which is also retired. My favorite punch used to be, anyway. I don't know if that'll work. It might be a little too small, but I like that jaggedy edge on it. Yeah, let's go with it. I could have used the green, but I'd have to get a whole new sheet of paper out. And I'm being a lazy crafter. Alrighty. So there's that. We're going to bump that up on dimensionals. And we'll use my big ones. Okay, thanks for being here, Helen. Okay, wonderful. You know, there's always the clearance rack to look at, too. I don't know what's out there anymore. But, and if you know, like I said, if you place an order under 150, please use this host code 6KWN9VPH only through May 30th. And if you do that, if you place an order of 50 or more, you'll get on the mailing list to get the new mini catalog for the holiday season. Okay? Thanks for being here. I don't know if she heard that, but oh well. Okay, so we'll put Thinking of You here. And we'll put some ribbon, which I haven't used this color of yet. So let's open it. This is the Tahitian Tide. Turquoisey color, yay! Gorgeous. My fingers got all dirty. What are you guys having for dinner? Anything good? I need ideas for dinner. Probably going to be fish patties and french fries or something. Friday night, or the last pizza we have in the freezer. Frozen pizza. I don't want to do takeout because it's rainy. Although it's not thundering anymore right now, thank goodness. Is anybody doing anything special for Memorial Day? Do you have parades in your area or anything? I used to like to watch the parades. Well, my dad was a veteran, so when he was around and I was younger, we used to go watch him in a parade. Let's see. I'm going to put that right in the middle. Just get a glue dot. But I'm going to fold it over because this ribbon's a little too thin for these glue dots, actually. I'm going to put it right on the bottom edge of that piece there. Okay. I maybe should not have put that on crooked. Oh well. Too late now. I feel like something's missing. Oh, dots. Let's put some dots around. And maybe one there. That's pretty good, I guess. Good enough. And then if we wanted to put something inside, what does this say? It says thinking of you. You could put some other kind of sentiment inside, or since we have dots on this one, let's get out the little dot stamp, which is the only really decorative thing in here this month. I think we'll just put some in the corners, and I think we'll use the blue, the Tahitian Tide. Or we could also I have this little thin strip of paper. I'm going to go with the dots this time. And another thing you could do, since that's a floral paper, you could get out a floral set and add some flowers on the front. Ooh, that came out blobby. I pushed too hard. Oh well. Oh well. It's the home of the blob. That would be me. Home of the blob. I'm the blob. All right. Let's see. There's another blobby one, so maybe it's something under there. Anyway, that's it. I also have a little fuzzy on here. I think it's from the plastic, actually. All right, there's 2 cards. I think we'll do one more and then we'll stop. I think the rest of it, that'll be it. So if you have a Starburst Punch left, or any kind of circle punch or die, a decorative circle that you want to use from behind there, you can do that. Sorry, I made noise dropping my blocks. My blocks drop, but actually one of these goes in here. I can't remember if I cleaned it. I guess I did. Okay, I'll put my thinking of you away so I don't lose it, because I will. Okay, let's see. So the 2 we've done have been, I don't know, what did I do with the other card? Oh, here. So there's what we made so far. We have this to use. I really don't have an idea for, and we have this to use. I like this because it's textured. I don't like that it got bent in the box somehow. And this one's also very nice, but it's too similar to what we just used. Huh. Any ideas, guys? I'm running out of ideas. Let me see what else I have. The cup of tea. But I used that in the other ones. Maybe we could use Thankful We Are Friends. And some flowers or something. All right, let's put these aside. And that would go on this one. Kind of like the wavy feel of this with the U on it, but I'd have to cover up that U with a big, that might work actually. Something big. Something big. Happy is not really big enough. Best wishes. Did I try that already? I did. All right, that's not going to work. I think, let me see the dies that go with this. These are the beautiful dies, I think they're called. But instead of using the hexagon this time, you might use this sort of lopsided circles. One to stamp a sentiment and one to have this. And just kind of put it up that way somewhere. So I think we'll use these sentiments. I kind of like the Thankful We Are Friends. And that will fit in there. Okay, and then there's there was a flower in here somewhere, I thought. Oh, here it is. I think we'll stamp a couple. You know what though? There's no die to cut the flowers out. All right, skip the flowers. Yeah, there's just the shapes. All right, well, let's start with this. And we're going to have to use a piece of something. Now, do we want to... Oh, you know what? We can stamp on the back of the one I messed up. And which color do we want to use? The red as a background again? Maybe. Or the green. I have a lot of these green ones. Let's use the green with the dark blue. We'll stamp in dark blue. Thankful We Are Friends. The Starry Sky. So we're using the Framed Occasion stamp set. Starry Sky in color ink. Oof, I'm really bad tonight at inking for some reason. I'm getting too much ink. Oh, but that came out all right. And then, actually, hang on. Oops. Can't get that blue off. There we go. And then there's this little dotted circle, and I hope it'll fit on here. We will see. We will see. I think it will. We're going to try that. But, so the trick is that's kind of bendy, so lay it down, upside down, you know, the part you want to stamp, the circle. It's still got a little bendy. The lines are a little uneven, it looks like. Okay, we're going to stamp that in the green. Parakeet Party. Try and go around that being on. Ugh, that kind of got bad. Well, we have one more shot, don't we? Deb. We have this one still. You might, on this stamp, you might want to take scissors and carefully cut some of that extra photopolymer out. I'm getting an inner ridge right around the inside there, even when I'm just tapping. So let's tap again gently. I'm going to try it and see. Just don't push real hard, she says. Okay, that's better. So technique with that one is ink it gently and stamp it gently on that dotted one. Now I have to restamp that sentiment. So the trade, I didn't get that very clean anyway. All right, and that's going to be in Starry Sky. Please work, because I don't have another circle. There we go. Yay! Are y'all clapping? No, you're all asleep. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, put my inks away just because I don't have room. And then we're going to use the decorative circle punch again and cut. It's a little tricky because those pieces have lines on them, so I'm trying to make sure I get it so that that one went over the line just slightly, but not bad. The folds, you know where the folds are. Oh, I was going to use this. Ugh. Well, we didn't need this. I was going to use that circle. Let's see if we like this one instead. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. It sort of looks flowery. I'll go with that. All right, take them back. I'm not going to use these dies from the beautiful dies or whatever they're called. Now, is there anything else we want to do on here, though? Oh, maybe. Oh, sorry. Crinkles. Crinkles. Ribbon all the way across. Ribbon just down like this. Everybody's quiet. I like it better over here in the corner. I'm not feeling the ribbon. Maybe we'll just put some of the lighter dots around. All right, let's just do it. Hello, whoever joined. Welcome. We are doing a couple paper pumpkin alternatives. Actually, I think we're on the last one. And then I'm going to have a video up. I'm going to promise by tomorrow morning, but I don't know when. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow morning, with 9 other alternatives. And we've done 2 other ones here. Pretty easy ones tonight. The other ones, some of them are a little more complex and pretty. But at least we did a few here. Hello, people coming in. Welcome. I already did go through the retiring products list from the January to June mini. So if you missed that, please rewatch, because I go over what will be discounted, and the sale starts next week on the 1st. All right, so that's going to go like that. I'm going to have this over here off-centered. And then we'll put some dots around. Easy card. Oh, well, let's put this on first. So not a real technical alternative on this one. Pretty easy. Using a new punch and the framed occasion stamp set instead of the one in the kit. And let's put a few dots around. That should do it. Let me see what we have left now. If there's anything else I want to do. Okay, let me put these dies away. Stampin' dies so I don't lose them. Hello, people. Say hello. I'll share the 3 alternatives we made just now and show you what we still have left. Let me put these away. All right, so we have these 3 alternatives that we made tonight. Pretty basic. This one used the envelope, the last envelope I had. Here's the rest of it. I still have this piece left, but not the circle. And this I have to throw in the trash because I messed it up on both sides. I still have this U, but I don't have the card with the U on it, so I don't know if I'll be able to use this unless I find a U that stamps within there. I'm not good at penning that, as you can see on this one. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets left. I think I have a best wishes, and I have a bunch of these Parakeet Party strips. This I'll probably throw out that we punched out of there. And I think that's it. That's all I have left in the paper pumpkin kit. The rest of it, oh, and this piece of blue from something. But I think that's all the alternatives I'm going to make, because there are 9 that are going up in a separate video, which you can watch later. And please do go back and rewatch the retiring last chance products list for the January to June mini. I will put the dates down in the description box just so everybody can see it to be sure. And I guess that's it for today. Oh, I have a few strips of gold foil, 2 of which were off a card. This one, the skinny ones. So I'll keep them with it too. I could have done that. I could have put some foil strips under here. Anyway, you know what? Maybe a gold, this is what happens to me. Maybe some gold trim, if I can find it, would be good. Is it? I don't know where my gold trim is, guys. Huh, is this it? Here it is. Actually, I think I have an open pack. Somewhere. Yeah, here's some. I don't think this is the same one, but if you have the elegant, Simply Elegant trim, the gold, you can use. I don't know if this is out of that or not, but it's similar. I think I'll put a gold bell on. I hope you all have a great Memorial Day weekend. And please let me know in the comments if you're doing anything special. If your area has, I used to like to watch parades. Whether on, I don't get television, so I don't know if there's any. I think there's one locally, sort of locally, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I probably won't go. But normally I would try and watch something on television, but I don't get them on television anymore, so yeah, can't watch them. going to put that right here. Hanging down here among the gold dots. And I don't know what this is, but the Elegant Trim is the one you want to, if you have it, from the annual catalog that just retired. Use that. Or any kind of gold trim really would be good. A little sparkle there. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. I'm going to get off of here and say goodbye for now. They're up down too low. Okay, for now. Thank you for joining me. Happy Memorial Day. I'll just say have a good Memorial Day. It's really not a happy, I mean, we've made it happy, but it's supposed to be a day to remember, right? All right, everybody. Hugs, love, and peace. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.